Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Wrestling and Rantin, and this is a news break. Before we get into the news break, I want to remind you guys that I am an affiliate with Loot Crate, so you can definitely check out the WWE Slam Crate by looking in the description box below. Click on the link and get yourself some pretty cool WWE swag from Loot Crate and the WWE Slam Crate. On to the news. So, the latest edition of Being the Elite has come out, and there is this interesting, now if you're not familiar with Being the Elite, it is basically Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks and pretty much most of their friends, including Cody, Hangman Page, Marty Scurll, and random other people who do these basically almost weekly videos where they just kind of chronicle their life. It's kind of like an on-the-road thing with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks featured and the rest of the people associated with them in Ring of Honor and New Japan. The curious thing this past week, two curious things is that the Young Bucks were doing a show in the same town that WWE was doing a show. So you had some random cameos in the background, including Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, AJ Styles. But that wasn't the only bit of WWE stuff involved with the latest edition of Being the Elite. It also featured a problem with Cody Rhodes. So he got a phone call. This is all kayfabe, by the way. He got a phone call from a WWE stooge. I'm totally making that into a meme so I can use it every time a WWE mark comes on and makes a comment somewhere. But apparently, maybe not, in real life, the Young Bucks and Cody got a cease and desist order from World Wrestling Entertainment around the whole thing that they've come up with FTR. Now, for those of you who follow international independent wrestling, you know that FTR, when it's used by the Young Bucks and Cody, stands for Fuck the Revival. And it's this ongoing thing about the Revival being the best tag team in the world, the Young Bucks being the best tag team in the world, and this kind of friendly rivalry between the two tag teams. Now, the Revival have since come out with Forever the Revival t-shirts, which FTR, the Young Bucks kind of lampooned that a little bit. There's this whole other thing with this running joke that the Revival were behind the Young Bucks getting their passports taken. I think it was Nick who got his passport taken in Japan a couple months ago, and they made this whole storyline out of it. It's all very tongue-in-cheek stuff. However, whether or not it's real or not that WWE sent them a cease and desist order from using FTR, Fuck the Revival, I don't really know if this is just a rib or they're actually, spoofing something that actually happened. But I wouldn't find it hard to believe if WWE called them up and like, hey, you need to stop saying that. So, I don't know. It's a very interesting show. If you haven't seen Being the Elite, it definitely is worth your time watching. Again, they release videos like about once a month or once a week. And, they're just such cornballs. It reminds me a lot of the stuff that DX did back in the day, although taken up to another level because with YouTube, they can do it every week and just, it's so tongue in cheek. It's so over the top, but it's hilarious and funny and goofy at the same time. So, it's all in good fun. So definitely check it out. But I'm really curious as to whether or not this cease and desist order is a real thing with Cody. And the Young Bucks no longer being able to say FTR. We're going to say it. Fuck the Revival. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment box below. Do you think that it's an actual real thing? Do you know if it's a real thing? I haven't really looked that far deep into it, to be honest with you. If it is, do you think it's kind of funny that WWE would send a cease and desist order to the Young Bucks and Cody? Do you think it's kind of messed up for them to start this whole FTR thing anyway? Let your voice be heard in the comment box below. Until then, we'll see you guys for more news, rumors, and other stuff here on Wrestling and Rantin. Have a good day.